Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play This is the Police. The date is 18th of October, day 96, and the headlines read as follows. Bakery closed for disinfection. That's a headline? Dragonsville Club hosting regional martial arts tournament. And the fact, study finds 86% of clowns are schizophrenic. Hey, and we're doing good on all fronts. I'm too tired. I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? Yes, Frank. My band is playing a charity concert for some sick children. Sure. No, reading the book is not a reason to... Well, it's kind of sad that we got rid of the snitch, or that the snitch is having a day off. But... I think we'll be fine. I really need to get this guy higher up though. Let's start with my favorite, back in business. Tanner Scott turned out to be a member of a gang known as Killuses. He could help you take down the gang if you make him an informant. Accept. Okay. Juan Camilo Salas. Okay, so let's interrogate Tanner Scott. Tanner Scott is a male. He's 15. When he was 10 years old, Tanner Scott went skating on the frozen lake and fell through the ice. The boy nearly drowned, but was rescued by a passing police patrolman. Tanner suffered quite a lot as a result of the incident. He developed chronic skin problems and increased sensitivity to temperature changes. Additional info. Tanner Scott is from a poor family. His father, a trucker, is rarely at home, and his mother is a clumsy waitress, struggling to hold down a job even at the cheap diners she works at. The boy loves cars and dreams of being a Formula One driver. To be closer to the cooler cars, he took a job at a car wash where he became friends with Nina Vare, a stylish female accountant. Tanner is so attached to her that he even invited her to his school for Professionals Day. But Nina didn't come. All his classmates called him Orphan and laughed. Tanner Scott has no chance of getting into a decent college. He has bad grades, no sports talent to earn a scholarship, and his parents barely make ends meet. Oh, what a life. That broken hydrant is going to cost you. Next time you go for a ride, maybe try a bicycle. Why are you trying to steal a sports car? Wanting to feel like a real racer? You like to play with cars? My son has a big collection of models. Want to see? Let's ask him about stealing sports cars. You'll see me driving Formula 1 on TV one day. We got your pimpled face on the camera. There's no point in denying it. Tell me about your relationship with Nina Vare. Your mother dropped everything and rushed here from the diner. Let's finish this quickly. You don't want to get her fired again, do you? Let's try the last one. Don't bother my mom, please. We found an entry in the school magazine. Looks like Nina Vare was your guest on Professionals Day. Look, you cooperate and I'll recommend you for Police Academy. We have a lot of cool cars here too. Admit it, kid. Or you'll find yourself in such a deep dark hole that the hole you fell in as a kid will seem like a holiday. I think this one might be the way to go. Yeah. I hate cops. Oh, okay, so... Wait, I thought that a cop got him out of there. So let's try the Nina. Okay, I'll tell you everything. One time I saw Nina Vare steal a sweet sports car. She promised to teach me everything she knew about jacking cars as soon as I turned 18. Okay. So do we have 3 cops today? Okay, we are finally starting to earn decent money again. We can hire one more detective. Gene Tarr and Lyman Skinner. Oh, we get some new cops too. These 2 are good. We can hire one more police officer. Yeah, and we get 2 slots. So let's hire you for shift A and Jeffrey Kingston for shift B. Marcus Norlander, Pink Chin, Eric Grimes, Tiger Maxton, Elizabeth Fraser. Oh, hey, we got... This is a detective, okay. Ruby Sims, you're hired. Oh my god, they killed the snitch again! The mutilated body of Marcin Zagrodzki was found in a sewer. Holy hell. Percy deserves the better. Income from the grave. You've received the week's salary of your dead employee. Wait, what? I don't know for whom this is, but I thought I always... Okay, I think that's a mistake. Mass riot! Oh, what a start. Freiburg's Department of Housing evicted 60 retired construction workers from their homes. Over a decade ago, they received housing on favorable terms for their contribution to the development of the city. Most of the evicted people took to the streets, demanding they be left alone and allowed to live in their own homes. Wanda Parker, another retiree, is leading the demonstration. She said that they aren't formally registered as tenants, and the registration there is renewed every year by the mayor. The mayor's office stressed that no one officially lives in these apartments, so there can't be a problem of evicting homeless people. Oh wow, that's really ugly. Okay. So we need a new snitch then. Did we hire the cops, all of them? I think Zagrodzki was in this shit, but he went home, so... Wow. Maybe if we didn't let him go home, he wouldn't be dead. Out front there's a huge crowd of elderly people yelling. Take out nightsticks, only old people. Arrest Wanda Parker and order the rest to disperse. Let's try to calm down the crowd. We're not really going to brutally hurt old people. Assault with a deadly weapon. During an English literature class, a wild dog ran in and began to snap at the students. The guy from Animal Control arrived, but he wanted to impress the kids and got a real gun and tried to shoot the dog. At the last moment the dog lunged and the man shot a schoolgirl instead. The teacher attacked the shooter and also received a bullet in the stomach. The suspect started shouting that the whole thing was an accident and then disappeared into the basement of the school. Okay, Kochi, Bloomingdale, Austin, and Griffith, go. And there's a bomb truck. Hello, police. I was taking out the trash and I heard a ticking sound coming from the neighbor's cans. That's a false call, but let's investigate anyway. So we're gonna hire someone instead, or, in the place of Zagrodzki who got killed. It's probably gonna be Pink Chin, and hopefully she's gonna be willing to snitch for us. Animal shelter. Animal rights activist Betty Medina said that the local kennel for stray animals is run by a group of sadists who mock the beasts, maim and even kill them. I've been following these monsters and I'm prepared to provide plenty of proof of their inhuman acts. I'm not entirely sure that this is a rightful case, but we'll check it out. In the darkness of the basement, you can see the silhouette of a man sitting, hugging his knees, whimpering and mumbling under his breath that this should never have happened. Open fire on him. So I approach the man and calm him down. Let's slowly approach him. The suspect wipes his tears away and suddenly jumps up and screams, "I'm not going to jail!" Has a gun in his hand. Hit him with the taser. Poor guy. Yeah, there was no bomb in the garbage. The ticking sound was coming from an antique cuckoo clock that someone threw away. What a lovely piece, said the woman. I'm taking this inside with me. Cuckoo clock. So Simpson and Purdy will check the animal shelter. And we'll see how that's gonna go. A mass riot in the beauty salon. Television star Manuel Torreblanca was exiting the beauty salon when a group of fans noticed him. They grew so excited that they began to tear at his clothes. The actor managed to retreat and lock himself inside the salon. Hurry! I think they're going to break the shop window. Oh wow, there was actually something happening there. I was pretty sure that that was not going to be the case. Okay, you guys go. We don't have the paddy wagon for you, but nah, won't be okay anyway. Drug traffic in the suburbs. We just received an anonymous tip. There's a meat truck making a run, and along with the frozen meat, they're smuggling heroin hidden in a cow carcass. The truck has an armed escort. Okay, that seems kind of serious. Well, actually, I didn't check the investigation, did I? I think, though, that we got all cops hard at work. Yeah. Well, someone's coming over here, but... So, Purdy, Kochi... Actually, it's not all of you. That's not a joke. An armed escort and a heroin-loaded van. Attempted robber at the Buddhist temple. Didn't we already had some mass shootings in the Buddhist temple? A police car draws up alongside the truck, but it doesn't slow down. There's a jeep right behind it filled with men carrying guns. Shoot out jeep's tires. Oh wow, that worked well. And we found heroin. Back to the police station. I don't want that crap on the street. Several armed men stormed into the temple and started hacking up the golden statue of the Buddha. Okay, there's no way that the SWAT will be here in time, so I'm just gonna send the cops and the paddy wagon. Animal assault. A man on the verge of hysteria called in, No, my house was attacked by crows, so many that they darkened the sky. The sound of their cawing deafened my ears. They surrounded the house, climbed through all the cracks, and they're threatening my whole family. Yeah, that's not happening. The Vargas need help. We discovered a drug lab in the neighborhood. You need to tell your boys to quiet to trash the place and explain to the scumbags this is not how things are done around here. I would if I had cops left to send. And we got a suspicious individual in the vegetable shop. Sales clerk Reynold Cotta witnessed from behind a black visitor dropping a gun, which he then quickly grabbed and hid again. Then, like nothing had happened, the suspicious man continued to peruse the vermicelli. Mr. Otto is afraid that the guy is up to something. You have a right of concealed carry, at least in Europe, but... human trafficking. Pulling into the city, a car cut in front of a van, which rolled over and went off the road. About a dozen foreigners climbed out of the back. Could be they were brought here illegal at work construction in Freiburg. Witnesses saw some armed men at the site of the accident. Okay, we don't have the paddy wagon and we don't have the SWAT. I can't really help you guys. Oh, thank God. And we found automatic weapons. Actually, let's ask Mafia to sell that. So the crows will go bye-bye. A single raven was sitting on the roof of the house, croaking loudly. It turns out that the man who called the station is suffering from a mental disorder. What a surprise. So come on guys, will you make it? And a robbery in the city center. Okay, that one is... Oh wow! There is actually something happening. Let's send Austin and Trevor. Okay, you guys made it in time. So Purdy, Flowers, Asana, Austin, Roy, Griffith, and the Paddy Wagon. And the robbery will get the NC and Bloomingdale. Actually, I could send Tsubaki to that. Missing person. So we got enough frames to start looking at that. So there's a guy that went missing. Judith Moore reported to police that her husband Eric has disappeared. She had returned home early from a business trip hoping to surprise him. But the house had been turned upside down and Eric was nowhere to be found. No one at work has seen him for the past 5 days. We were late with the mortgage payment a couple of weeks ago, but Eric got a big bonus and everything was settled. But my husband was very nervous about the money, worried that someone from work would try to rob us. They work with a lot of ex-convicts. Eric had serious money problems. 3 weeks ago he asked to borrow some money, but I'm barely making ends meet myself. Eric began to cry and said that he'd have to deal with some bad people. Okay, so he obviously had some problems, but he didn't tell his wife. Mr. Wheeler, a couple of weeks ago, Eric had an argument with his superiors. He was screwing on himself, trying to borrow money and cursing up the storm. Miss Olivares, I recently overheard one of Eric's telephone conversation, but I couldn't make out a few pieces. The next meeting with the twins will be my last. That'll be a nice night. I thought he was talking about prostitutes again. Trash can. I received from Eddie's Burgers a brochure entitled Multiply Your Capital in 5 Easy Steps, a number of documents, an empty envelope stamped eviction notice, and an advertisement from the sex industry. Okay, so I guess this one. Then you got killed. Bags of money. Okay, not entirely sure how this would go. I think we might be missing some frames. Yeah, I'll have to... I don't think the big bonus is true. He just didn't have the money. I think this frame might be wrong. Then there were the twins. They killed him at a motel. The next meeting with the twins... It'll be a nice night. I thought it was talking about... Well, okay. We don't know enough. And we got 3 new frames for the Varga. So the crime boss. Vikas Varga always sleeps in his mansion. Actually, it was the counterfeiting. Yeah, cash is being printed. And wakes up exactly at 5:56. Okay. He says the extra 4 minutes add up to another year awake over the span of his life. In the morning, first thing, Vickers heads down to the bunker to inspect the money they printed overnight. Okay. Bunker. The bunker is located in the basement of the... Okay, he's going to the basement of the Varga mansion, where he keeps his counterfeit printing equipment. The door is secured by steel bars and an electronic combination lock. Only Vickers knows the code. By steel bars. I don't know. This is a handle. Maybe this one. Counterfeit printing machine. A machine mixes blue and yellow paint to get just the right shade of green for printing currency. Counterfeiter. The older bald man works at the night. Vickers Varga brought him over from the homeland, probably by force. The money. Printed bills stacked and ready for shipment. Varga will personally deliver them wherever he wants. Okay, so some of these frames are not correct. I think there needs to be different frames here. But... No! Okay. So we actually got it. And I don't have 2 cops available. Fuck. So not today, but in 2 days we are taking the Vargas down. 9, 10, 12, 10. Okay, so the suspicious individual was apprehended. The robbery offender was caught. Good. And the human trafficking on the road. Near an overturned van, there's a small passenger car and a truck. 3 armed men are about finished loading up the illegal immigrants. Turn on the siren and use the loudspeaker to order everyone to freeze. Get out of the car and take aim at the criminals who ran the truck. Let's turn on the siren. Seeing the police, the suspects fire several shots out, then jump into the truck and start to flee. Get in the police car and set off in pursuit. Run behind the truck. Send a bullet through the truck's tires. Let's send a bullet through the truck's tires. Cool. So that was a really nice day. Let's end it. Yeah, let's declare Zagrodzki dead and end the day. Okay, so we don't know what's going on at the police station right now. We need a new snitch. But day 97, October 19th, analyst, insurance company popularity is growing. High quality counterfeit money floods Freiburg, and talking parrot terrifies morgue employee. Kochubinski didn't come to work today. Treadaway can go home, and so can Newberry. Lovash has a funeral. Ozaki has some problems. No, not the heartburn, but wow, actually four people missing today. Huh. Well, let's take fire in the brain to make our mood slightly better. Okay, so we can arrest this guy. Everyday Mall. Bomb threat. A woman draped with explosives walked into a shopping center. She set fire to the children's store and then sat down to pray. Eyewitnesses report that she was waiting for a divine sign to blow herself up. Oh my god! Okay, Prada OB Samadhi class. Let's send you guys and the SWAT team. What a start of the day. Fraud in the bordello. Hello, this is Bill Buckler. I called a phone sex line and asked to connect with that blonde with the big breasts, but the girl that answered was my second cousin, Cheryl. We figured out who each other was after we got to talking, and then she started crying and hung up. She's got a face like a saw blade, and she must be 50 years old. I want those two-faced phone sex swindlers arrested. I don't know if we can do that, but, you know. Protect and serve. So, labor market. Do we have... Okay, we have much less people in the second shift. So, let's hire you... Wait, Pink Chin for shift B. I guess the worse the score, the faster the snitch dies? Not entirely sure. Rickers is at home today, so tomorrow we're gonna have a lot of work. Robbery in the residential area. Alcoholic Eugene Ward won $45,000 in lottery. He returned home with his winnings and boasted about it to his drinking buddies in the yard. They all toasted Mr. Ward and congratulated him on his good fortune. Then, once he got hammered, they beat him up and stole the money. The bomb threat. The suspect is kneeling on the ground, ignoring everything around, and it seems that she's praying. Hands up, don't make any sudden movements. Just a prayer for her. Hands up. And we found explosives. Bring them to the police station. Nothing criminal took place here. Oh. Well, protect and serve. Oh wow. Okay, so attempted murder. Another businessman reported that the waitress was trying to poison him with some kind of mysterious liquid. Okay, that's a false call. Ghetto. Some local guys caught two teenagers writing racist graffiti on the wall of a house. They started beating them, and a crowd has gathered cheering them on. I think they might kill those boys. And assault in the Touch of Dionysus liquor store. 3 teenagers were goofing around and accidentally knocked over a rack of expensive cognac. The shop owner tried to detain them, but the young people beat him up pretty bad, grabbed a few surviving bottles and bolted down the door. Okay, so you, Dixon, and 2 of the rookies go here. Oh, that's the false one. Bank of Freeburg. The police have received several complaints about a certain bank branch. Its customers claim that they've gotten several counterfeit bills, and the branch manager denies any involvement. Okay, let's send you. There's the assault in the ghetto. Let's send Prado Mazza in class. Let's not send the paddy wagon. I don't think we need it. Robbery report. Okay. Found money. What is this? Mr. Boyd, I have a serious problem. The fire department raided my skyscraper in a surprise inspection and evacuated the building due to gross violations of safety. I already had everything smoothed over with the last guy, but the new chief inspector is refusing to negotiate. I want you to send your most convincing employees to his office. Tell them to show the stubborn inspector the lay of the land. I'm losing money every hour over his principles. No, fuck you. This is way too sketchy. I'm not gonna beat the fire department guy so you can, break the law. Okay, attempted murder, yeah. Didn't like the color of the coffee. Fraud. Okay, it's actually pretty cool. There's a homeless couple staggering around the gate where the offenders were last spotted. Assault. Expand the search. Quickly question them. The police have cited some teenagers who fit the description of the suspect. The teens spot the police and throw a bottle of cognac in their direction. Pursue them. We're not gonna shoot them. Though, I mean, we could, but I mean, we're not gonna kill some kids. Okay, assault in the ghetto is a bit more serious than we thought, but I'm not gonna send. Oh no! Shit! Okay. We lost class. Wow, that's the first time I actually thought that, or actually saw that refusing reinforcements ended up so bad. I guess this squad wasn't as good as I thought. Freeburg High School. During an amateur championship of the popular Volts and Wizards card game, one player, fearing he was about to lose, pulled out a knife and stabbed his opponent's hand, then grabbed the judge and demanded that he be declared the winner. No class. Damn. Jack, we're meeting with some potential partners from overseas. We need a couple of cops to show up so our visitors will see that everything in the city is under control. Well, I can't. Reckless endangerment. One of the workers from the construction site says that another one of the guys came to work drunk and climbed up the crane. The man could hardly stand, and it didn't seem like he understood what was happening. Okay, I need a new cop for my A squad then. I guess Eric Grimes is in then. A pet store saleswoman reported a delusional customer who stood staring at the snake section when someone began smashing the terrariums and throwing the snakes onto the floor. "Reptiles should be free," he yelled, scaring away all the other customers. The saleswoman remained calm. "It's a good thing we don't carry any poisonous species." Okay, let's send OB and Crosby. A drunk crane operator almost crushed one of his co-workers. Climb up the crane and throw the driver out of the cab. Demand over the loudspeaker that the man stop. Demand over the loudspeaker. Offender was called, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Okay. Reckless endangerment. Chris B is getting a bit more experience. Massive fight in the park. A woman called to report a fight. There's a bunch of Chinese fighting in the park. Hurry, there's kids around. That doesn't seem right, but... Well, okay. Park is just nearby, so I don't think we're in too much trouble if it's a fake call. It was only the Dragonsvar Martial Arts Club meeting outside to enjoy fresh air. Rape in the Sawmill neighborhood. Driving along a road, a trucker noticed a disheveled man wearing a bloodstained shirt pulling a hysterical woman into the forest by her hair. The trucker wanted to stop right there, but then decided it would be smarter to quickly get a phone call and call the cops. Good thinking. Okay, let's send 3 of our very experienced and a rookie. Man, I feel so unsteady with class being dead. That never happened, I think, during this playthrough. Firefight. War veteran Asa Pickering got into an argument with his neighbor, Albert Burnham, over the garbage he leaves on the driveway in front of his house. It developed into a serious fight, and Mr. Burnham drew his gun and opened fire. He wounded his neighbor in the thigh, but the wounded man managed to run into his house and return a few minutes later with a gun of his own. The firefight is still ongoing, and stray bullets are flying into all the neighboring houses. One of these wild shots wounded the teenage daughter of Alice Hawthorne, who called the police. Okay, we're sending the SWAT, so this should be enough. I'm gonna keep Grant, Taylor, and Mazza in case something else comes up. At the site indicated by the trucker, there's a trail of fresh dirt and blood leading into the forest. Follow the trail. Hey, someone out there? Listen carefully. Follow the trail into the woods. In the clearing is a bloody woman, and above her an angry man who's strangling her. The suspect has a frozen glare. It seems he's not himself. Calm the man down with a gentle lullaby. Pick up a stick from the ground and throw it at the man. Shoot the suspect with the taser. That seems like an obvious choice. Okay, we got one new frame. You like this? No? I don't know what the deal here is. It's weird. But we got only one frame, so I think we got everything we needed. Firefight. Okay, got them all. Oh, we can start... now that we got the counterfeiting, yeah, we can start the investigation of the QSs. Okay, let's start to investigate immediately. I'm gonna put Ames, Messer, and you guys on it, but... But I don't know if this... Do we have everything? Okay. Like this, Mr. Viewer. He had an argument with his superior. Multiplier capital eviction notice. Is he giving him money? No. Here he's giving him money. And he got killed. It's weird why... That's weird. Never mind. Maybe we'll get another friend tomorrow. Maybe there's still something missing. Okay, you guys, we'll investigate the last case. And we are going to end it here. Good. Investigation has started. Oh wow, that's a short one. Yeah, let's declare cost dead. I'm sorry, man. You deserve better. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode.